going on, my water signs? Welcome to By the Season for Tarot. For those that are new to my channel, welcome. For those that are not new, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be your weekly energy check-in reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, please feel free to check out the description box below and ways that you can contact me for a personal reading, which would only be through my website, theseason4.com. Only through my website. But also be sure to go check out my other platforms where I do post other readings. So, my lovely water signs, okay, I got a channel message for you. It's that song by Victor Ray called Falling Into Place, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song, my water signs. So please be sure to go check out that song. It may or may not resonate with you, the words, the lyrics, okay? But it's a whole vibe. So be sure to go check out that song. Victor Ray called Falling Into Place. I believe featuring a female, but I forgot her name. But yeah, check out that song. It's beautiful. So let's get started with your reading here. Resisting, okay? Yeah. Like I thought. You know, maybe in the past somebody here was resistant to a connection or to believing in someone that they've changed or that they want better or they wanted, you know, to move, to work on the connection or a situation, whatever the case may be, my water signs, whether this is you or this is someone else. But I feel like it's almost like somebody here wanting something and the divine telling them no, they can't have it. Or somebody here wanting something and people in the physical are telling them no, you can't have it. And I feel like there could have been insecurities here for some of you. I also feel like there was someone here who may have looked at someone like their past self, their old self. And I feel like somebody here had a rude awakening when it came to an individual. And I feel like a divine counterpart for some of you, this is very significant. This is a very powerful connection, relationship that someone shares with an individual. And I mean, it's so powerful that even the both of them create a combustion. Even their alchemy creates like an atomic bomb. You know, it's like if they're not careful with one another, shit can really blow up. Shit can really get ugly. You know, and I feel like it's more deep, it's more in depth. And I feel like there's somebody here who, you know, may have been awakened but still was dealing with you know, low vibrational energy, or, you know, past hurt, grudges, that things that they were holding on to that didn't make them open their eyes to the love that someone here was pouring into them. Vice versa, this is you or this is someone else. Like someone here didn't realize the love that someone was truly pouring into them. And maybe it's because they were still viewing someone, or they were still viewing somebody with the lens of who they used to be. But for some of you, this could also be family meddling in your relationship. Okay, I strongly feel that for some of you, that family was meddling in your relationships, in your connections here, and it really, and instead of them thinking that this is what was helping, it's almost like, well, if you guys can't be together, and then just be apart. But is that really the answer? That's not really the answer. That's not really helping a young couple or people who are in need of guidance here. That's not really helping them. Just to be like, hey, just leave them, fuck them, what? You know, it's like, instead of, I feel like in today's society, we encourage more of fuck them, leave them, don't worry about them, just to go back to the same person. You know what I mean? It's just to listen to those people, to then realize, throat chakra energy, to then realize that is really the love of your life. You really can't stay away from them, because it's the divine that brings you both together. There's a reason why you can't stay apart from one another. And for some of you, yes, it's because of karmic reasons. It's because of karmic attachments. It's because of toxicity. And us being programmed in that toxicity, so we crave it. It's just like when you're a drug. It's like when you're a drug. It's just like when you're addicted to drugs. People with addictions, they're not bad people. They're hurt people. And people are like, oh, they're an addict, they're this and they're that. But if you've ever came face to face with an addict, if you ever really got to know an addict, and if you ever got to hear their life story, you would understand that it's not them, it's the drug that keeps them going back to it. It's the attachment, it's the chemical that their body needs. It's dependent on it. It's not because they're bad people. It's not because they just have a weakness. And that weakness is drugs. It's their habit. And it overpowers their mental because their body is what's craving it. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like with toxicity. It's just like with relationships that are the same way, that are abusive or toxic. It's like, no matter, we want to get away from it. We want to fight back. We want to be done with it. But something keeps drawing you back. And it's up to you to identify what keeps drawing you back to that. You see what I'm saying? And to people who can't identify their own triggers or their own trauma, it's a connection, it's a relationship meant for disaster. It's doomed to fail because there's no solid foundation. And I feel like there's somebody here who there could have been like there could have been like a separation. There could have been, something transpired where two people separated. I'm sorry, these loud ass trucks, y'all know. No face readings. I'm on the road. I'm on the highway. I don't know where I was going with that, guys. But anyway. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, face your heart. Do not follow blindly. So when it says face your heart, that means take accountability. Acknowledge what you feel. Acknowledge, what it is that you want. Don't deny yourself just because people, places, or things don't agree with it. If you believe in your heart and in your mind that somebody is destined to be in your life, but maybe during this time shit is just really hitting the fan or shit is just really ugly, you can't force somebody to change. They can't force you to change. It has to come from that person. They have to want to be better. They have to want to be different for the connection for themselves in life in general. You can want that for them all they want, but if they don't see it for themselves, they're not going to change something that they can't see. Vice versa, the message collective, okay? So, yeah, there is an energy of resistance. But it's almost like in this song, Falling Into Place, he talks about, I don't, if we can't, come together, if we can't make it work out, in so many words as he says it, then maybe it's just not meant to be. But it's like, I don't believe that. That's what he's saying. I don't believe that this is not meant to be. I believe that everything is falling into place. So even though your circumstances, even though your relationships, your connections, your work feels like things are falling out of place, believe that it's just falling into place for you. Believe that the pieces are coming together. They're being put back together better. Maybe before there was rigid edges, Maybe there was somebody here who was rough around the edges, and spirit needed to come in and smooth out those edges to be able to fit that piece to your puzzle. Collective, try to be open-minded when dealing with people, places, or things, and try looking at things objectively and not so emotionally. Okay? Let's see here. Things are just falling into place for you and someone. They're just starting, okay? Masquerade Ball, a night of passion, embracing a whole new identity. You see what I'm saying? Somebody here wants to be different. They want to change. They want to, but shit takes time. It takes time for somebody to change. It takes 2 years to start to really get over trauma, betrayal. It takes 2 whole years to really start to get over a betrayal, according to statistics and resources. That's 300 and how many days? 365 days? 300, I don't know. I done lost count. But that's a lot of days that people sit there with that hurt, that pain. That it really takes almost 2 years, according to statistics, to really get over someone hurting you. That is a lot of time of your life. That is a lot of time of your life. You know what I mean? If people would just live honestly, righteously, if people would just really be like, you know what, I'm sorry, but this isn't working out for me. This isn't working out for us. You know, it doesn't feel good to me anymore. It doesn't make me happy. I can't be myself. It's time for change, collective. It's time for change. You know, divorce, coming from experience, divorce hurts, okay? Divorce isn't an easy process, you know, and people may always sit here, oh man, I'm so happy that I'm divorced from them. I'm celebrating my divorce. 3 months later, 6 months later down the line, you think that person is still celebrating their divorce? I guarantee you they're not. I guarantee you something is going to hit them where it's going to be like, oh no, what did I do? Because of the wrong people, places, or things will have you missing out on your blessings, will have you cutting out your blessings from your life. Just because you argue with your partner or this, that, and the third, it doesn't mean that it can't be fixed. A toxic relationship doesn't mean that it can't be fixed. It can be fixed, but it takes two people. It just doesn't take one person. It takes two people. A toxic relationship can be fixed. But two people need to be willing to put the effort and the work in to make it work, to fix it. Or else it's just going to keep being toxic. You see what I'm saying? Social media, the environment, it's like they inject all this negative information into your mind. But if you really sit there and think about your person, your partner, your spouse, and you really sit there and think about what all they have been through, and instead of saying you're a piece of shit, you're not a man, or you're not a woman, or you're this, that, and the third, speak life into your partner. Pray for your partner. You don't have to you don't have to hold their hands and pray. Pray for them in silence. Send them positive affirmations. Send them, hopeful thoughts, or I hope that person heals from the things that they don't talk about. God, I hope that you open their heart. Even if you don't pray to God, Spirit, the universe, open doors of opportunity. You know, it's not about looking at your partner like they're the problem, because it's both of you. You know, and don't get me wrong, collective. There are certain people and certain situations where you just can't fix, where there is just no getting back together, because you just really realize that both of you're not for me. We're not meant for this, and that's okay. Acknowledging that is okay, but being spiteful, vindictive, trying to hurt the other person, trying to take their kids, trying to take their money, trying to run their name through the mud, that's what's not okay. It's okay to go your own separate ways without having to drag the other one through the mud. Anyway, collective. We have wise, trustworthy, caring, and optimistic. This is somebody who's in your life. They could be a wise soul. This is somebody who's very wise. They have a lot of wisdom, a lot of, knowledge. They have a lot of insights. Okay, this could be somebody here who likes to talk, or, when you get in depth, into deep conversation with them, they really speak volumes. They really speak life into your soul, into your mind, your body. So, yeah, my water signs. Let's see here. have the Queen of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries here. 9 of Pentacles. This could be somebody here who is single. You know, maybe you know, even if you're single, like not married, okay? Somebody here who's not married, okay? Queen of Wands, 9 of Pentacles doesn't mean that they're not in a connection or they're not flirting with someone or talking with somebody or dating, okay? But this could be somebody here who's not married, okay? With the 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. This is somebody here who's very self-sufficient, okay? This is somebody here who's like a go-getter. This is somebody who is a provider, who is a protector, you know? If you don't got it, they make sure to pick up your weight and their weight, you know? This is somebody here who will, you know, give the clothes off their back or their shirt off their back, however that resonates. Okay, this is somebody here who also could be very mystical in a sense, or something about them is enchanting. Something about the way that this person looks, their eyes could be very significant here as well. It's something about the way that somebody here looks at somebody. It comes off very like, I don't know, I don't know if it's like seductive or it's like mesmerizing, you know? It's like somebody here who wants to like get to know someone, and it's like somebody here becomes curious. It's like somebody is curious about this individual. Somebody who could be very sexy or very handsome, okay? They may have a nice body, they take care of themselves, they could be very active. This is somebody here who could always be busy here as well, with the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. This could be somebody here who is multifaceted, multi-skilled, okay? Queen of Wands energy. Somebody here may like flowers, or they like to garden, or they like to, you know, plant, okay? I don't know, garden, plant, whatever. Somebody who could like to dabble into different things. They could be very creative here. I'm hearing enthusiastic, like somebody here is like enthusiastic. 4 of Wands. Wow, somebody here is dealing with a twin flame. And that's exactly what I'm explaining. Maybe, you know, the whole twin flame thing is the fact that you meet somebody that you... What is going on here? Wrong way. Maybe you meet somebody that you know, are meant to be with for, you know, for your life. And it could be this energy where, I'm sorry guys, I just gotta park the vehicle. Alright. You know, maybe it's meant to be that you both come together to break off generational curses, to truly step into your true divine power and nature as natural born leaders, as divine feminine and divine masculine. You know, maybe that is what twin flames are really about. You know, it's always like about a title, this, that, and the third, but to me it's just like some people are just meant to come together because of their strength, because of their ambition, because of their determination and tenacity. And I feel like, you know, only the strongest survive. Somebody here could be very strong-willed, strong-minded. The both of you could be as well. And this is how you both continue to overcome things that are meant to break the two of you up. And it could be, you know, individually, your own shit, or as a couple, it's just learning how to break free from cycles. And I feel like this is what I feel this is how a partnership this is a partnership you're dealing with here, my water signs. 4 of Wands, I feel like there is going to be some sort of proposal here. I'm hearing this is what's coming next. Some sort of proposal, marriage here. Okay, somebody here could be welcoming a child, delivering a child, bringing a child home here as well. I'm hearing I've arrived, or somebody here has arrived. Maybe somebody here is visiting somebody here. Yeah, there could have been someone in a person's energy trying to be very sneaky, conniving. Okay, somebody here may have to be a bit sneaky or conniving to be able to plan something here. Something about next year, okay? Something about by next year. It's going to be very significant here for the collective here. Okay? I feel like some of you are entering a cycle where you're no longer going to have to experience burdens and pains and arguments and fights. You know, it's just like this energy of just being able to truly come together with one another. Family, friends, you know, you could be meeting new friends or family here as well. Like I said, some of you could be welcoming a new addition. Okay? Some of you could be relocating. This was your reading, my lovely water signs. Please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon.